we are very close to opening up the YouTube memberships. I have on the screen inside of my YouTube dashboard, you can see that I have 2,981 valid public watch hours. All I have to do is hit 3,000, and then I can open up the YouTube membership. So we're extremely close. This is as close as I've ever been. So it may actually happen this week that YouTube memberships open up. And of course, I've already opened up the community. So anybody that's wanted to join early is now already a part of the community. And I think we've got 9 people so far, and one hasn't joined yet. But I think we're due at least one more. It might be two. We might be up to 10. I haven't kept track. But I've also made it difficult to join, so you have to go through me before you can even join. It will be once YouTube memberships open up, you won't have to go through me. You'll be able to just sign up directly from YouTube. But I wanted to also go over how valuable this will be. So think about the experience and insight, not just for myself, although I'm a great source of information because I mean, one thing that I think is really cool about the channel is that you have unprecedented access into what's going on with an accessibility company. And so, and of course I haven't provided that much information publicly on the YouTube channel, but I'm going to really open up when everything is behind the YouTube membership. So it's not just anybody can find out like exactly what's going on. But once the membership is there, then you'll be able to find out like just insider information. Not obviously, I'm not going to tell you who any client information, but you'll find out about the deals, which is very helpful. And you'll also have access to the community, which you can share notes with. So it's like, what's your experience been with IAAP certification? Like, what is your recommendation for passing the DHS trusted tester test? Like, what are clients asking you? What else is going on? Just besides my perspective, you'll also get that. I can tell you that right now, I just sent over an email like less than 2 hours ago to a prospective client who reached out to us, and the total amount of that deal is over $13 million. So you'll find out exactly what the structure is, like how this came about. It's not that complicated, but this is interesting. I think this is very interesting information that you'll have access to in this YouTube membership. And we're going to start off with a live stream. So as soon as I need to have it actually, I need to see the hours actually tick over. The watch time for my channel is way up this month, but I need to actually see it before I can set a date. So once I have this, I think it will be late January. Obviously, it's already January 19th, but you can see how close I am, 19 hours away. And then so we'll schedule a live stream. In this live stream, uh, obviously the replay will be there, but I think we'll get a really good live attendance, even beyond what is in the YouTube in the community so far, and we'll have really good attendance. And then so everyone, you can start to see the community come together more, and I think that's going to spur more conversation, more activity in the community. Once we start to grow this, and you start to reach a tipping point, it just becomes so like it's the value starts to compound, like more people, more insights, more resources. And it's not just resources from people that are looking for partnerships. It's resources from people who are project managers, who are user testers, who are auditors, who are remediators, who are advertisers, who are connectors, who are networkers, who are designers. Like everyone can come together and you can start to match. Right now I can tell you that there are a lot of web design companies and web development companies. They have all of these different clients, but they don't have the skills, expertise, or experience to match with those clients. So they're not really able to serve them. So don't just think of this as like, oh, it's just going to be a bunch of people posting that they can, they're offering services. There are other people that need those services. So the money is missing in the connection. Like it's just the connection that hasn't been there. Right now, Upwork is seeing a real surge in demand for accessibility. And so this is also going to help with that, because when you go to these freelancer platforms like Upwork, like Fiverr, like freelancer.com, and there are a few others, you have to pay such a huge fee. And I want to take that out. So that's also a part of what we're doing, is we're taking out that huge fee that you have to pay for freelancing services. So now you get to keep more of your money. And so there's so many ways that this is going to be beneficial, and it's all happening really, really soon. It's specific to accessibility and compliance, and you can be technical, you can be non-technical, and just by operating a digital accessibility company, there are so many things I come across, and there's no way that I could possibly do everything that I come across. And so I'm just like, in my head right now, I know of really, really really good ideas that will be very successful if they are executed properly in the marketplace. It's just that people aren't doing them, and I see it. It's just like every day. It's so obvious. It's just like, okay, that needs to be that needs to be done. I do as much as I can. I just can't do everything. And like even with the people that I work with, even with my contractors and working with them, I can't get everything done, and so that's part of the membership. It's just like another slice of the membership is like I can't do everything. Here it is, like right, like you're going everything's going to open up. Like once you're inside the membership, then everything opens up. Right now, we have the very start of the community. We have to start somewhere. We're starting fresh, so it's starting slow, but it's going to build. Like again, we're going to reach a tipping point where it's like people start to realize, oh, this is a good thing. Oh, this isn't your normal membership. This isn't your normal community. This is something where I really am getting a 10x, a 100x return on my money. Really, truly. That's what the like my mindset is. I just want to make this to where you'd be stupid not to be a member. That's where I'm coming from. Like I want to make this so valuable that it's like it's you're working against your own best interest if you don't join the membership. And you're going to see why in this live stream. So I thought, why not have this live stream where we just make this into an event, really, where we have everyone gathered, we have live chat, and I'm going to talk through the design. And if you're a part of the community so far, all we've done is just set up the basics. Like we've just set it up so that yes, we can communicate back and forth with each other. We can post different things, but that's not it. And by the way, if you're a part of the community, um, there were certain channels that I didn't even know I had locked, and I had locked them locked, but they're unlocked now. But so much more is going to be unlocked once we have this membership in place. And again, going again back to this starting screenshot, we're almost there. It's right here. It's not. I keep previewing the membership. It's not so much to build anticipation as it is that I haven't been able to offer the membership yet. And so what will happen is that all of the videos where I talk about information for accessibility professionals, and again, this membership is for contractors and building your own small business. All of that information is now going to be in a membership. And then the other information where it's more educational and for clients, that's going to be public information. So this membership will be for accessibility professionals. And yeah, I think there's a lot of network. And once the membership opens up, you're going to see more people join the community. And just the more and more people that join, it makes it even that much more valuable to be a part of the community, of the membership. And it's multi-layered. So this isn't just something where it's like, yes, you join the membership, you have access to the community, you can chat at any time, you can post at any time, you'll have access to this Netflix library of content for accessibility professionals. Yes, that will all be there, but there's another very significant component of this that will also be in place. And so once you're inside the membership, it will open up to that. And I can't wait for this to be ready. I wanted to have this video just to let you know that this isn't something that is going to be, I keep putting it off. It's the only reason I haven't had it yet. Well, not the only reason, but the most significant, the primary reason why I have not opened this up yet is because of the not hitting the minimum hours threshold. And we're about to hit that. So it's opening up very, very soon. It's January 19th. This could happen this week. And then once it does, if we have once it opens up, then I'm going to schedule the live stream for also January. So it won't be a week into the future. No, the anticipation is here. I think we already have so many people wondering what exactly it is that I have in store. And so I'm not building any more anticipation. I will just say this, that you will want to be a part of the membership when I open up, because this is significant, right? Like this isn't something where it's, this is something that's going to be a significant part of the accessibility marketplace. I'll tell you that. And so we'll go ahead and leave it here. And if you would like to go ahead and pre-join the community, then you can start posting, introduce yourself, become a part of the community. Just know that if you send an email to me, that you will need to join the YouTube membership, or else you will be kicked out of the community. So that's part of it. This is all part of the suite of offerings, and this is the start. This is one important start. As this community grows, it will become so valuable to know, like an exchange of ideas and exchange of offerings. And hey, here's what's working. You're going to get a lot of that. So yeah. If there is a link, there's no link for me to include in the description, but if you would like to join the YouTube membership, you can email me at kris@accessible livestream.org. And this is going to get started soon. So look out for the first membership video. It's coming very, very soon. And of course, I'm going to announce as soon as this is opened up.